Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Times Career Mode, where we are taking on the 15th place Sharks, and we are actually 11th on the table, so we're not going too well this season, not the start of it anyway. As we look at the Sharks team is very strange. They got a strange halves pairing especially, and they've actually got Nate Miles in the front row there, so he's he's one of our ex-players who found himself a home at the Sharks. And the Sharks start off pretty well here, and oh man, because I actually, watching that back, I don't think that was going to go behind the 20-meter line, but I thought it was going to be a 40-20, so I decided to grab it, and of course he stepped out, but we do give away a penalty, and thankfully the Sharks actually take the 2 points, so I'll take that. 2 points at the start of the game, not too bad. But right here, just really good work by Alex Glenn there. It was one of those ones where it was sort of 2-on-2. You had the winger and the fullback, and a lot of times the winger will actually stay out, but that time Glenn just swerved to the winger, he drew him in, and then gave Gagai a free run to the try line. So all of a sudden that 2-0 lead has diminished, and we are up by 6-2. So good stuff indeed. But yeah, we're gonna hit back straight away off that kickoff. David Mead once again he's been a try-scoring machine. He was last year, and he's replicating it this year, because just these kicks off are very dangerous. And it was one of those ones where there were like 3 defenders around him, but because it's only, if you get in the animation of palming one off, like right here, shrugs off one, and the other 2 can't get involved. So there's a little bit of a a cheesy sort of a try or line break there, but once again a good try. And all of a sudden 12-2 up, and it was actually good to get a bit of a lead, but we are going to squander that slightly, almost. I think it's Fecky picks up the intercept, and then he was starting to do that little juking move that I forget who did it last game, but totally got me. I think it was Lafay, but it is going to come against us there as Luke Lewis gets the try, and Alex Glenn should have intercepted it. He came up and he goes for the kick, because I was pressing X for the tackle, and he went for the kick. I don't even know, but Luke Lewis goes over for a try, so poor stuff by us. And then the Sharks here off a penalty, throws a forward pass but not called, and then big David Fafita, it is, barges over one-on-one that close to the try line, is not going to be stopped. I'm pretty sure that dummy half pass was forward though. But yeah, so all of a sudden it's turned around quite quickly, and I was a little annoyed because, as I was talking about at the start of the game, we haven't started the season off very well, as we're only in 11th spot. I think we've lost one, we've won one, and we've drawn one, so it's a pretty crazy start. But poor form, and that's disappointing, because our team is a lot better this year. But we do a nice little step like there, going back to the blind side, and Alex Glenn gets over for a nice try. Had a lot of traffic to get through, but plants it down for his first try of the game. And pretty tricky kick here for Aiden Caesar. Pretty strong win, but times that one pretty well. Brings it back. That is a beautiful kick. But yeah, it was good to get off to that good start, but letting 2 tries in, it was annoying, because I just wanted to put a big score on. I don't know, it was just the start of the second year, it was a bit of a struggle. But we do kick a beautiful 40-20. I try my little set play. I like to run where I spread it out to the winger and then inside pass to the center. But Gagai did shrug off one, but he does step out. And then right here we throw another intercept. Josh Hoffman though, once again coming up with the big chase, and I was freaking out again for some reason. I'm getting all gun shy with those chases, because there's so many times where I've screwed it up, but I did eventually tackle him. But then right there, we throw a terrible pass, 2 minutes to go, and it's going to be that man again, Josh Hoffman, coming up with a huge tackle. James Roberts somehow wasn't going to catch him. I was on Roberts, he wasn't going to catch him. Hoffman had to come across, but unfortunately, big Andrew Fafita this time barges over. We were spread thin, and they just spread it to. I didn't even watch the replay. I was that mad, but they spread it to the big man in the middle of the field, and Ennis does kick the goal. So 20-18 up to the Sharks. I mean, it was annoying. It was annoying because we were just playing bad. It was just a bad game, and that's pretty much been our whole season. Just a sloppy season. We tried something at the the last minute here of play, but we do go out. But yeah, it's just a poor start to the year, and this game was pretty much the exact thing of that. But Ryan James here off a beautiful pass, but he does get held up off over the line. Good stuff there by the Sharks. Good scramble. But we are going to make them pay. James Roberts, too much speed. One-on-one, just swerves inside the fullback and gets over for his first try of the game. And that's something that I guess I've got to get used to having. I've got Roberts on the left side where he played the right side all of last year, but I got Gagai on the right side who's played pretty good for us. He's been one of our best, and right here shrugs off one, gets through. He's going to make it. He is not. Good cover there by the Sharks, but we're up 24-20, so not too bad. We're starting to throw a few things together, but right here was just it was actually really poor play by us. None of the passes were timed well. For some reason I passed with James Roberts really early, but that's one thing you will have noticed is Zillman is replacing Gordon. Now, I'm a massive fan of Gordon in real life. I'm not a huge fan of Zillman. I think he's a good player, but I'd rather Gordon over Zillman. But in this game, Gordon is just rated pretty badly. And right there, I mean, it just showed Zillman just really good acceleration and speed to open the Sharks up. And then right here, once again, sprinting out to that man Zillman, and the speed to burn. I think it's Andrew Fafita, the number 10, was trying to cut across, but did not have the speed to catch him. And this is sort of, might be a change in fortunes. You know, I didn't want to replace Gordon, but it's just how it is. Like, Zillman's just much better rated. And the thing I might do, I did sign Johnny Tuivasa-Sheck, so I might actually put him into the wing on a few games. But right here, a nice little set play off the scrum. We get out to Hoffman, and then James Roberts cutting back on the inside, and they are not going to catch him. They put in a pretty good effort there by, I don't know who it was, but I think it was the half. But yeah, James Roberts is going to pick up his second try of the game. So all of a sudden we start to put a few tries together, and hopefully a bit of confidence. Hopefully the guys get a bit of confidence out of this. We do miss that kick. We were kicking so well, and then I just sort of lost a bit of focus for the kicks. And then Roberts playing a pretty good game this time, but splits them there. Tries to set up, I was going to say Algie, but what's his name? Zillman. Zillman goes out. I was trying to go for the corner. Didn't happen, but then Hoffman here. You know, the Sharks were out of it by this point, 40-20. No effort left. I sort of just take my time, waiting for the gap to open up, but there was just no defenders. There were just no defenders anywhere. Like, there's so many gaps, and all I had to do was put the gas down, and Hoffman, one of his typical kick return tries. So all of a sudden 46-20, and the last 10 minutes were pretty back and forth. Not much happened, but we try a little up and under here. James Roberts underneath it, gets the bat back to Dave Taylor for some reason on the wing. If it was Zillman, we might have got a try there, but Dave Taylor didn't have the pace, and that is going to be the end of the game. So a good win, a good second half. The first half was pretty bad, but the second half was outstanding. And hopefully that changes our fortunes a bit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.